Most people don't know this, but somewhere in the world, at this very moment, a law exists that could declare you a criminal for simply dying in the wrong place. It sounds like a tale spun from the darkest corners of fiction. We are echoes of the vault. Our journey is to unearth the stories that lie buried beneath the surface of history. If you enjoy whispers from the unknown, secrets from the vault, subscribe. Tonight, we delve into the laws that defy logic, the statutes that make you question the very nature of order and reason. We will explore 15 laws from across the globe, each one more unsettling than the last. These are not myths or urban legends, they are documented statutes, some technically still in effect. Our first stop is the United Kingdom, a land steeped in history, and it would appear haunted by its own legislative past. Here we find our first chilling decree. It is illegal to die in the Houses of Parliament. But here's the strange part. A person who breaks this law is, by definition, beyond prosecution. Consider the Salmon Act of 1986. Within its text is a clause that makes it an offense to handle a salmon in suspicious circumstances. The term suspicious is left unnervingly vague. Anyone carrying a salmon could, under the right and mysterious circumstances, find themselves on the wrong side of the law. It is strictly forbidden to enter the Houses of Parliament wearing a suit of armor. This law dates back to 1313. What makes this law even darker is the image it conjures: a silent, empty suit of armor standing in the hallowed halls. In York, an ancient law once permitted the killing of a Scotsman within the city walls, but only if he carried a bow and arrow. While this is no longer enforced, its existence in the historical record is a chilling reminder of a brutal past. In the state of Oklahoma, it is illegal to have a sleeping donkey in your bathtub after 7 p.m. The law's origin is a mystery, a local legend with no clear answer. It remains on the books, a silent, surreal monument to an unknown incident. In Gainesville, Georgia, it is illegal to eat fried chicken with a fork. What makes this law even darker is that people have been arrested for violating it, including a 91-year-old tourist in 2009. In Chicago, ugly laws once made it illegal for a person who is diseased or maimed to appear in public. But here's the strange part. These laws were a cold, calculated effort to banish the poor and disabled from public view. In Arizona, it is unlawful to refuse a person a glass of water. However, the law is absolute. A business or an individual must provide water to anyone who asks. It hints at a history where desperation was met with cruelty, a ghost of a thirst that still haunts the state's legal code. In France, a strange law from 1954 prohibits naming a pig Napoleon. The law is still technically in effect, a surreal question of who guards the honor of a dead emperor. In Venice, it is illegal to feed the pigeons in St. Mark's Square. What makes this law even darker is the scale. The birds were seen as a feathered menace, devouring priceless art. In Switzerland, tenancy rules often say, "Don't flush the toilet after 10 p.m." It suggests a society that legislates nocturnal habits to protect the silent Swiss night. In Denmark, a law says check for children under your car before starting the engine. Sensible, if slightly paranoid. No widespread reports exist, yet the law remains, a strange instruction conjuring a disturbing image. In Singapore, the sale and import of chewing gum have been banned since 1992. But here's the strange part. The ban is nearly absolute. Buying a pack of gum is a crime. It has become a symbol of social engineering, personal freedoms curtailed for communal order. In Thailand, a law exists that makes it illegal to leave the house without wearing underwear. Enforcement is practically impossible and rarely happens. Its existence is what's perplexing. In Japan, the 2008 Metabo law requires waist measurements and dieting guidance, a state-sanctioned intrusion into personal body image. Employers may face penalties, lives and waistlines measured and filed away, something from a dystopian novel. The law feels like an intrusion into lifestyle, recorded, measured, judged. Some legal mysteries are not tied to a single nation's history, but reflect a darker human tendency. Consider laws that criminalize childish pranks. The severity often seems wildly disproportionate. Old laws against conjuration, witchcraft, and fortune-telling lingered until recently, a chilling echo of witch hunts. It forces us to confront that modern legal systems are built upon foundations of superstition and fear. We have journeyed through a legal landscape haunted by sleeping donkeys, suspicious salmon, and the ghost of an emperor. These statutes are reflections of our deepest fears, our strangest beliefs, and our most obsessive desires for order. Our 15th and final law is not one we can name, because it is the one that has not yet been discovered. What forgotten rule governs your life without your knowledge? What bizarre crime could you commit without ever knowing it? The truth is out there. If you wish to continue the search for it, subscribe to Echoes of the Vault. Whispers from the unknown, secrets from the vault.